if anything, the fault is that they look so similar.
Yeah, but I think the Blue Sheik, which is a little bit brighter, is even worse.
Sure.
I like the default Sheik most, actually.
I think Blue Sheik looks like she's wearing pajamas.
Yeah, she kind of does.
All right, they're going into
They
it.
got right into it. All right.
Enough of our chat about colors. I think, you know, Mango's... I'm really... Oh, my gosh.
Wow. Dude, Tech almost had the nice edge guard on S2J there, but he just upbeat his way out.
Ooh.
Wow, that pickup on Mango with a rest.
That was solid, though. That more than makes up for it.
Yo, it really does.
So...
Oh, but Mango
Wow.
shows no mercy whatsoever. And Tech tries to get back right there, and it's actually going to be able to do so.
Yeah, that's Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
I think, you know, okay. Mango, I like that he's going like Falco teams. I think it's just refreshing to see Falco versus Jigglypuff. It's this matchup that, you know, a lot of Falcos will kind of like, I don't want to say cop out, but, you know, they'll just play Fox because it's easier.
Yeah.
So this is kind of neat.
I love to see PP
rare
against
treat.
H-Box.
Yeah.
Such
exactly.
a great player matchup.
Ooh, I like the attempt. If Mango had been
Yeah.
at a slightly higher percent, that could have been a KO.
Uh-huh.
Up throw, up air, yeah, simple.
There we go.
Good shine out of shield from Prof. Okay, Tech wanted that, but...
Prof not being able to save Tech there in time.
Yeah.
Oh, another one of those. Tech is just going for those wild rests. Because if you're inside the skirmish, most likely you'll just get hit by a stray hit, you know,
Right.
if you rest right in there.
Yeah, so, you know.
Oh.
Okay, back of reverses.
Oh.
Oh my god. That is exactly what the green team needed. All of a
Yeah.
sudden they're in the lead. Double rest is like the best thing you can ever ask for,
Yeah,
basically.
for sure.
All right.
It's basically the maximum of Jigglypuff punish game in doubles.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, a rest on S2J. Unfortunate for him. He's playing Falco. Because a Fox Shine would have killed S2J in that situation.
Right. Fox, yeah, in that exact setup, there's not a whole lot I think Fox can do.
No, he could try to up B and torch him, but then again, he would put himself into a really, really vulnerable spot.
Right, and remember because like there's like a fair bit of startup on the up B before the fire actually comes out. You have to dip pretty low
Yep.
so they can fall into you. And that's really dangerous. All
Wow,
right.
Prof plowing his way through there with an airplane, and S2J.
Oh.
No! And Prof going for the combo on S2J instead of helping Tech out there.
Yeah, he needed to realize like, oh, I really need to help Tech.
Yep.
Okay. Looked like a really close game, but in reality, I think the blue team was actually mostly on top of things. They just got that one
Yep.
double rest that helped the green team out a lot.
I think so as well. But
So,
in the end, it's just 4 stocks, so if you can get those double rests, even though you've been dominated though the entire game, if you get that and it's crucial, you know, you win the game.
right.
It's quite difficult to win a set like this though, especially best of 5.
Yeah, you can't rely on that kind of thing happening. It just doesn't,
For sure.
you know, occur often enough.
I just realized that I think other than Armada and Android, this Tech and Prof is actually the only European team left.
Well,
Oh no, Ice and
also,
Leffen. Yeah, Ice and Leffen.
So it should be, yeah, I guess so. I guess those three.
Yeah.
You know who else? I don't see Over Triforce here.
Over Triforce actually came a little bit too late, so he couldn't enter teams. He was supposed to be teaming with Baxen,
Oh.
but instead
Interesting.
Baxen had to search another one then, so he teamed with Westballs, and
Okay.
that didn't go that well.
Because Westballs wasn't going to enter teams. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Fair enough.
So it's quite a close game. Not anymore though.
Yeah, this is
Yep. There we go.
basically a stock and a half lead for the blue team. Okay. I saw the opportunity, but I felt like Tech wasn't moving fast enough to make it happen. There's another miss on the rest. Those are all rests that could really change the dynamic of this match, but...
You know, like, there's no repercussion for Tech to do that. In the last game, he got F-smashed a lot, but in this game, like, Prof is always there.
Right.
But still, you gotta hit one of those, because if you keep missing rests and this is the only thing you attempt to, you're quite useless, right?
Right. You have to, you know, yeah, it's cool because you're not going to get punched super hard. That was really nice. Back air to me. But yeah, if you're not getting any kills, then it's like, well, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So
Prof, on the other hand, trying to go in as hard as he can and lost 3 stocks already.
And he,
while
he
S2J is still sitting on his first.
it's never a good sign if the Falcon is living at 202, not getting KO'd. Look, he's going to make it back. Mango's over, you know, to help him out. He just shoots a bunch of lasers.
Oh yeah, Mango with a really, really good wall out.
Oh my god, they cannot kill S2J right now. Up air.
Oh,
my God, that was a
wow.
great back air. Up B.
235 and still counting.
Oh, jeez.
And he dies to this? No, he
Wow.
doesn't. Oh, wow.
Mango is so on top of things.
Yeah, he definitely. Dude, Mango. Wow.
256.
256. That's ridiculous. That might be a record on the memory card.
Yeah. Would not be surprised. Air dodge for Mango is really good in that recovery.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people don't explore the air dodge option for, you know, getting, like, you eat a weak move off the stage and you can just air dodge back because you didn't go far enough.
Yeah. True. If you DI up and in, especially.
Right.
Oh, those guys. Mango's like, yeah, screw this. I'm just going to down smash.
Right. Oh, my
And
God.
there we go. H-Box jumping out there.
Wow. Prof and Tech are, they're getting destroyed pretty hard right now.
Yeah, it's basically a blowout. Especially the second game has been. Yeah, the first game looked a lot closer than it actually was.
Right.
Oh, there we go, Dreamland. Yeah,
Okay.
I expect that. They give Falcon a lot more room to run around, but on the flip side, Tech doesn't die as early.
Right.
I think the room to run around is worse, actually. I think it's just levels, showing like levels of distance in between those guys. Because Mango and S2J living in arguably the best region on the world.
Right.
Mango, arguably one of the best players on the world.
And, you know, I don't know how much familiarity. Do Tech and Professor Pro team very often?
Not really, no. Basically, they never team.
Yeah, because, you know, Prof is UK and Tech is France.
Yeah.
So that's quite a
distance.
You're only going to be seeing each other at, you know, big tournaments.
But you know, they have a highway underneath the sea, underneath the North Sea.
Really?
Yeah, there's a highway.
Wow.
You can drive from France to England.
And it's how long of a drive?
No idea. I never did it.
It sounds far.
Yeah, I think it's quite far.
That was grab release to rest. That was a very interesting setup. For
Yeah, I think as well. Dude, every time Prof tries to capitalize on the fact that S2J is in a recovery situation, which is always bad for Falcon, Mango is just there to help S2J out. So
Right.
quite a good synergy on those guys, because Mango has a really good eye forward.
And is Tech, is it a Sire or? Yeah, that's going to be it.
Yeah.
Puff definitely has the. Oh my God, he was so far out.
He was after his up B. He was still in the magnifying glass.
Yeah,
that's
that
how
was
far out he was. They're gonna be up against either Ice and Leffen or.
What is MYI is?
It's an esports organization that mainly sponsor Stalkshot.